Yeah, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem. The day hope you're doing well. So let's say today's problem word search. Okay. So what the problem is saying is we'll be given a two-dimensional matrix. Okay, and which will contain English alphabets and a string word. Okay. So there'll be word as well. So let me write. So we have a two-dimensional matrix till now, and we have of course the English alphabets, and then we'll have a word as well. Okay, given as another input, which will be, for example, let's say in this case we have geek. Okay, we have geek. Now we want to check if this word is it part of this, or is does it exist in this matrix? Okay. Now the word can be constructed, right? The word can be constructed by using the letters from the adjacent cells. Okay, by using the letters. So if you can see, right, these are all letters. So we can construct the word from the letter and check whether this word exists or not. Okay. Now when we say adjacent cells, right, when we say adjacent cells, so either we can go up or we can go horizontal, like, okay, horizontal. Okay, up, down, horizontal. That is horizontal or vertical. We can go horizontal or vertical, up, down, left, and right. Okay, in order to construct the word. Okay, the same cell cannot be used more than once. So we have to use the one cell only once. Okay, in order to construct the word. Okay, okay. So this is the ask. Okay, now for example, if there's this word geek given, right? Is it present in this matrix? Let's see. So here, for example, if we start here, right, from G, and if we go up E, right? And then to the right E again, and then to down. Okay, so yes, so we are able to form this geek word, right? We are able to form this geek word. Okay, and hence we want to return true once we have found the word. Okay, so this is the ask. I hope you have got the ask. Okay, now let's come to the solution. So we are going to use recursion and backtracking approach in order to solve this problem. Okay, so simple, what we are going to do is we are going to iterate through each cell. Okay, we are going to iterate through each cell, and we are going to first match the letter in the cell with the first letter of the word. Okay, if there is a match, right, if there's a match, then we can go in the four directions. Okay, in the four directions, in each of the directions, checking for the next letter. Okay, checking for the next letter. Okay, okay, and so on. So once we reach the length of the word, right, once we reach the length of the word, then that means we have found the word. Okay, so now let's go and code. I think you'll understand better what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me first of all, let's write m equal to, let's take the row and column length, mat dot length, right? Then int n equal to mat of 0 dot length. Okay, so we have the row size and column size. Now what we're going to do, we are going to have two for loops. Int I equal to 0, I less than m, plus plus I. Then int j equal to 0, j less than n, plus plus j. Okay, now what we're going to do, we are going to we are going to say if mat of ij, if any cell, right, if the letter in any cell matches the matches the first letter, right, of the word, matches the first letter of the word, then we need to start a search of the word. Okay, in the matrix. Okay, so and for example, if the first letter matches and the rest of the letters also match, so what are we going to write? We're going to write a recursive function. Okay, we're going to write a function wherein we are going to pass the complete matrix, the ij cell positions, right? Okay, and we are also going to pass the the index of the word, basically. So this is 0. Okay, currently we are passing the 0th index of the word. Okay, okay. So yeah, so what all we have got? We also want to pass the word, right? We also want to pass the word. So we'll pass the word as well. Okay, if this matches, right? If the first letter and the rest of the letters, right, if they match, then we are going to return true, right? We're going to return true. Else, Finally, if there was no match, right? If there was no match, then we are going to return false. Okay. Now comes the main business logic of this problem, which is a help function. So what are we going to do? Static boolean help, right? Here we are going to have matrix, then int I, int j, then a word, string word, and let's say this index for this word, right? Let's call it length. Okay, let's call it length. So first of all, let's write the base conditions as well. Or before the base conditions, let me write, we want to go into, uh, okay, no issues. So let's write the base condition. For example, what will be the base condition first? If the length, right, of the, if this, what is its length? This is the index. If it reaches the word dot length, that means we have found our match. So we are going to return true. Just be with me, you'll understand. You'll understand this. Okay. Okay, this was the first base condition. Second base condition would be if I has like the boundary checks. If I is has become less than 0 or j has become less than 0, or if it is gone beyond the length of the row, right? So mat dot length, or j has gone beyond the column size, mat of 0 dot length. This will give us the column size. These are the boundary checks. So we will return false, right? Okay. This was the second base condition. Now the third base condition is if mat of ij, if mat of ij, if it is not matching word dot character at length, right? At any given point, at any given character, if it does not match, right? Then we have to return false. So these are the three base conditions. Okay. So here, for example, now this, when we saw this, right? A letter in the cell, it got matched with the first character. Okay, then what we are doing? We are calling this help function. Okay, we are passing ing. Okay, so here definitely this length is 0. So this condition won't match. This condition also won't match, right? And this condition also won't match because our mat of ij is indeed equal to word dot character at length. Length is 0, right? Length is 0. It's again the index, right? So all these conditions are failing. So we'll go ahead. Now, once we go ahead, what we're going to do is we're going to mark this particular because there's a character match, right? For example, we were, our I is here, I and J. So we are at this particular position. Our I is 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Our I and J both are 1. And we have matched this particular character is matched. Okay. Now, so we did all these base condition checks, right? So they did not meet, right? Because our character was matching. Now, once this characters matches, right? Okay. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to mark these characters as asterisk. We're going to mark these characters as asterisk because we are going to go in four directions, right? We are going to go in four directions. So it may be the case that this character again can match, right? How will take care? How will track? Okay, whether this character was matched or not. So that is why we are going to override with asterisk. So what are we going to do? First of all, we are going to we are going to uh, take that character, right? That particular G into temp, right? And then what are we going to do? Mat of ij, we are going to mark as asterisk. Okay, we're going to mark with asterisk so that if we come to that cell again, that shouldn't match, right? As there's a condition. Otherwise, we'll keep on going to the loop, right? We'll keep on going to the loop. And also the condition is that the character, right? The same cell cannot be used again more than once. Okay, so we have marked this as asterisk. I've already showed. Now we are going to go in four directions. Okay, so let me have this boolean found. Okay, so we're going to go in four directions. So what we're going to do, help, then we're going to pass a mat. We're going to first go down, maybe, or maybe we can go up as well. I minus 1. J will keep as is. This is a column, right? And then word, and then len plus 1. This is the index, right? We want to match the next character of word, right? So len was earlier 0, now it is 1. It will be 1, right? Now we are going to go in four directions. So we will go in four directions and we are using this OR operator. Okay. So I'll also explain why this OR operator. Okay. So we first went top, then we are going bottom, right? And then we want to go left, right? Left. And then we want to go right. Okay. So, so for example, now we have gone into four directions. And for example, any one direction, if it returns true, that is, it says that we have found the word, any of these four directions. Okay, then what we are doing here is, for example, this particular, this particular function, right? Give us true and these give us false. So that means that one of the directions give us the, was able to find the word, was able to match the word. And hence we are using this OR operator. So we want to consider any one direction. Okay. Either in any one direction we can consider. Okay. So if this returns true or false or false or false, then it is going to be ultimately true. Okay. So that's what, that is why we are doing OR. Okay, my bad. Now we are done with this. Okay. Now what are we going to do? For example, if if this particular, when from wherever we started, right, from wherever this started, from this particular thing, right, the word was not matched, we did not find the word. For example, it was, for example, it was Z over here. Okay, Z over here. So we didn't find the word, right? We didn't find the word. Maybe there was E and K over here, right? E and K. There was also E and K over here. So first we went into this direction, we didn't find the word. So what we want to do is we want to keep backtracking now. So what we're doing, for example, here, let me rewrite again. This was the example, right? So this was G here, this was E here, and Z here, for example, right? So we started the matching. So once we found the character match, we replaced with asterisk. We went up, we found the character match, we replaced with asterisk. We found right, we went right, there was a character match, we replaced it with asterisk. We went down, there was a character, there was no character match here, right? There was no character match here. So we went up again. Now what we want to do? We want to backtrack because there was no character match. Okay, we want to have our original character again. So it was asterisk here. We want original character again because there was no backtrack. So for example, if there's no word match, we want to backtrack or we want to restore our original characters. So for that, we want to write mat of ij equal to temp again. We are restoring, right? We are restoring. Okay. And finally, we are, whatever is the state, we have found the word or not by going in all directions, we are returning the found. Okay. So this is it. This is it. I hope you got the solution. So just one request to please subscribe to the channel as I have tried to make it very easy for you. So let's submit this. Okay, the test is a pass. Okay, let's quickly see the C++ code as well. Before going to that, please, I'll request you to subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's quickly see the C++ code. So not much difference here. What we're doing here is we are taking the row and column sizes. We are iterating through all the cells wherever the cell, right? For example, if it matches the first letter of the word, then go DFS. Yes, slight difference in the name, in the naming convention. So then go DFS. That is, we are going in all four directions, right? So that is DFS what we are following. Okay. So DFS is here. So once DFS, like, we'll start with the remaining character matches. And then I've already explained, we have these, what do we say? We have these base conditions, right? And then what we are doing, we are storing our character, original character, that is preserving our original character. We are marking asterisk, and then we are going in four directions. And then, for example, if there's no character match, there's no word match, sorry, then we are restoring R. And then finally, what we are doing, we are returning the found. Okay. So I'll attach the code in the description section. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. I wish you a very happy, healthy, wealthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.